can take only one toy and one book in the car with you. My orders were met with tears and protests from my children. As it was 5 in the morning, they were still sleepy. But there was no choice, tears or no tears. We had to get the car loaded and start our trip before the morning traffic got too bad. I thought back to my childhood and remembered family trips, the long car rides and the endless fights with my brother over anything and everything. It felt like we were trapped forever. We quickly claimed personal space in the back seat of the car and defended it with a border of bags and cushions from that minute on. At first, we tried to read, but the motion of the car made us feel sick. Then we tried to sleep but could not find a comfortable position. We would finally agree to play games in the car like I Spy with my little eye that made us look at the wonderful world speeding past us. Sometimes we would read the license plates on other cars to see who could spot the one which had come from the farthest away. I remember even seeing one from as far away as Alaska. Although we would never admit it, in those moments we actually enjoyed each other's company. Dad would try to join in our conversations by telling the kind of bad jokes that are almost too awful to repeat. Why did the little boy throw the clock out the window? He wanted to see time fly. What letter in the alphabet can you drink?
T.
Why is number 6 afraid of number 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Do you get it? 8, 8. Ha ha ha, he would laugh, thinking he was the world's greatest comedian. EWWWW.
Sick.
Mom, make him stop, we complained together. But he wouldn't quit until he was able to make us all burst out laughing. Sometimes I laughed so hard that tears streamed down my face. Once in a while, we would leave the highway to visit tourist spots like the magical forest, a park filled with statues of spirits and fairies that would fill our imaginations with fantasy stories. There were other rest stops, too, near towns with names we could not pronounce. In those places, Mom would set out delicious picnics for us while we ran around and played. But our favorite rest stops were places where we could see natural wonders like waterfalls, mountains, and canyons. We would take some time to hike around those areas, take photos, or just enjoy the sweet country air. Later in the afternoon, when we arrived at our camping site, the tent would have to go up. That was Dad's job. There always seemed to be a pole or something missing, but he would patiently find a good solution. The prospect of sleeping in a tent under the stars made my brother and me so excited that we could barely stand still. Dad took advantage of our energy by sending us out to collect sticks to start a fire for the barbecue and to get water for washing. Sometimes we met children from other families in the camping area. Together, we would pretend that we were explorers of a strange new world while we gathered our firewood and carried the water. During these first explorations of the camping area, we felt so brave and important. Years later, it is the stories created from the memories of these trips that we all share and laugh about. Somehow, my brother and I feel closer when we remember how much we fought but loved each other during these trips. And I have a deeper sense of admiration for my parents, who chose to spend their very limited vacation time giving us happy experiences in new places. Although our family never had much money, our car trips had a value I'd only now understand. In a few years, I hope that my kids will understand, too. Okay, everyone, get into the car.